What if you could learn from people who are on the verge of dying and passing away so that you can create an extraordinary life while you're alive today? Because guess what? Life is short, and if we can learn from people so that we can live our best life so we don't have a bunch of regrets, hey, why not? That's what Bronnie Ware did. It's a palliative nurse. She worked with people on their deathbeds, and I want to share with you her biggest findings of the top 5 regrets that everybody has when they die so that you don't have those regrets. This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com, and let's dive right into the video. Life is short. So obviously the words of those that are dying can be super valuable to us, because when we hear them, we can avoid those same mistakes. We don't have the same regrets. You know, we can hear, we can listen, and then we can take the appropriate steps to make sure our life is absolutely amazing. So let me share with you the top 5 regrets of the dying by Bronnie Ware, who actually worked with thousands of people on their deathbeds, surveyed them, took everything she learned and put it into a beautiful book. Number 1, I wish I had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life that others expected me to live. And you know, this was one of the most common regrets, because when people realize that their life is almost over and they look back on it clearly, it's easy to see how many dreams have gone totally unfulfilled. Most people don't honor even half of their dreams, even a quarter of their dreams, and they have to die knowing that it was due to the choices that they made or didn't make. And this is the big key. The big secret is that the best life you can live is a life that you decide. And so my invitation to you is to ask yourself, what dreams am I letting die right now? What dreams am I letting die right now inside of me? And that's why they say that the cemetery is the richest place in the world, because most people take all the gold, all their real treasures of life that they never put out into the world, and they die with them. So Wayne Dyer said it best, don't die with your music still inside of you. Number 2, I wish I hadn't worked so hard. I don't like that I have to listen to this one while I'm working right now, but you know, this came from apparently every single male patient that she nursed, and they said that, you know, they missed their children's games or like all that type of stuff, and women even spoke of the regret as well, but most of them were an older generation, and many of the female patients hadn't been the quote-unquote breadwinners like the males had. And so what she found was that the men were regretting that even more so than the women, because the men were spending their whole life on a treadmill. And that's why it's so important to find a dream that matters, something you care about, something that's meaningful, so work doesn't seem quite like work. And if you're not there yet, ask yourself, what is the real vision? And if you have a couple hours a week, if you have the weekend, start working to build a truly meaningful work life. Number 3, I wish I had the courage to express my feelings. I wish I had the courage to express my feelings. You know, many people suppress their feelings in order to keep peace with others, only to create internal warfare within themselves. And people settle for a mediocre existence, and they never become who they're truly capable of being because they're afraid to share. And many people even developed illnesses, she found, in extreme bitterment and resentment because they carried those feelings. And so today, if there's a loving but truthful and transparent conversation that you've been meaning to have for a week, for a month, for 10 years, maybe there's somebody you need to forgive. Go out and have that conversation, because you may think that it will sacrifice peace, but often what happens is that transparent and loving conversation, even if it's vulnerable, actually brings you two closer together. You deserve peace and they deserve honesty. Forgive, love, kindness. Number 4, I wish I had stayed in touch with my friends or my family. obviously that's pretty common sense one. So here's my challenge to you, is to actually reach out to someone when this video ends. Call your grandma, call your aunt, call your old friend, tell somebody you love them, tell someone, hey, I haven't talked to you in forever, but I was just thinking about you today, and I just wanted to tell you how much I appreciate you, how proud I am of you, how much I love you, and call someone and make somebody's day today. So many people are struggling. So many people are never told they're worthy. So many people are never told that they're appreciated. Go out there today and tell someone when this video ends, literally right now in this moment, think of somebody. Think, and then when this video ends in another minute or so, then actually go out and call that person and make somebody's day. Number 5, I wish that I had let myself be happier. And Bronnie Ware says that this is a surprisingly common one, because many people don't realize until the end that happiness is actually a choice. You have a choice to be happy. And that people stayed stuck in old patterns and old habits, and they thought it was comfort or familiarity, but it actually ended up being something that sacrificed their happiness. Fear of change had them pretending, that they were comfortable with where they were, and it would stop them, that they long to create a life that was truly worthwhile. And so my invitation to you today is to choose happiness. Pick one way you can choose happiness today. So let me know which of these 5 regrets spoke to you most. Comment down below which of these regrets spoke to you most. I'd love to know. The purpose of this video was to, hopefully inspire you to face one of those regrets, so that, when the time comes in many beautiful years that we eventually move on from this plane of existence, we do so gracefully, not full of regrets, not full of what ifs. So comment down below what's one of the regrets that speaks to you most. If you haven't yet, make sure that you check out our software. It's called the Second Mind Neuroprogrammer. I call the first mind, our brain wires in a certain way. Every time you have a thought, your neurocircuitry wires. So most people's brain is hardwired to attract the things that they don't want. It's wired for a mediocre life. I call that your first mind. But you can actually rewire your brain. You can literally rewire your brain to automatically and very easily attract what you want. I call that the second mind. So we have a software, it's called the Second Mind Neuroprogrammer. You can demo it for free, thesecondmind.com down below. So today, check that out. Do yourself a favor, do yourself a gift, and check that out, demo it, and see the real power that you have when your brain rewires. So have a beautiful day. Hit the subscribe button, the bell notification right over there. Make sure you hit the bell notification. Like this video to support this channel. Share this video with somebody that you think might be inspired by it. And make sure you comment down which of these top 5 regrets spoke to you most. Have an absolutely beautiful day. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching.